Hi, I'm Yuri Calderon, the Executive Director of the Small School Districts Association in California, where we're committed to driving innovation and opportunity for rural schools. One of our most transformative milestones came in 2019 when SSDA was awarded a $4 million federal education, innovation, and research grant focused on bringing greater access to computer science education to schools across 6 Northern California counties.
Despite its expansive size, Plumas is unique with only one county-wide school district and one charter school.
Unfortunately, during the summer of 2021, the Dixie and Beckworth complex fires destroyed 3 small towns and almost 1 million acres in Plumas County. Those fires changed the landscape of the county and the lives of the community. However, the persistence of the people and the perseverance of the educators has been admirable. Let's take a closer look at Plumas County.
We are located in Plumas County and just a small town outside of Truckee, California. So I was involved with CS for NorCal when I began working with Minecraft. So I used it in 1st through 6th grade, and my 6th graders I started with here have now brought it over to the high school. What we found was that we had some really happy students. They were excited to learn. There's no behavior management. They're just focused.
I teach at Quincy Junior Senior High School. I have math and computer science in a variety of ranges. And by being part of the CS for NorCal, it really made us focus on having technology and coding, just pushing to have computer science programs of any sort or let kids experience it, just be available. This is part of where your life could go and things that you should know in your life.
You can go into different subjects. It teaches social emotional learning. There's a specific section for computer science or social studies and English language arts. So it has all kinds of things that are already pre-made for teachers to use.
Prior to joining the CS for NorCal project, only one of the 4 Plumas high schools offered a CS course, with just 2% of students enrolled. Since 2020, all 4 of the high schools and 17 of their colleagues have attended a CS for NorCal training. With the perseverance of their assistant superintendents and educators, Plumas has been increasing computer science since 2020.
The biggest thing for me is just having a community of people who are in a similar boat in the rural areas, like getting computers, getting internet, knowing we can only do it on campus because I can't reliably expect anyone to go home and be able to do these at home.
So we went to some meetings and professional development, and were able to help in the role of getting computer science into rural communities.
Despite Plumas' initial interest, participation in CS for NorCal has waned partially as a result of the 2021 wildfires, as well as staffing and budget challenges. However, Plumas County Schools persevered by incorporating CS for NorCal into its CS professional development. Its multiple components align with the county's CTE and technology plans.
While the fires were here, we had a hot minute of less people have anything, like little Wi-Fi hotspots and stuff out to all the other people. Some of our kids have internet, but there are places in our county that unless you have a ton of money, you're not gonna get internet there. We're gonna keep rolling with what we got and do the best we can.
With the help of CS for NorCal, Indian Valley Academy has become a true champion for CS by building a multi-grade CS pathway. Their dedication and perseverance has even made computer science a required course for high school graduation.
I teach the junior high program at Indian Valley Academy. So we figured if we started the students in 7th and 8th grade, they would have a basic foundation and idea of computer science and hopefully get them hooked.
I teach high school math and computer science. Because I teach math, I always try to mention the connections, define the variable, and so I just kind of tie it into we're going to declare a variable just like in computer science. You can take their life experiences and connect it really easy.
I think with the older kids, the buy-in, they are really excited to create an app and then doing a web page, but then as soon as we hit the games, everyone was bought into the games.
Our forward-thinking leader knew that it was on the horizon of making it mandatory for high school to have some kind of computer science education.
I think for us being a small school, because we're charter, we have so much more flexibility in what we can do and how we can structure our program.
And I just got to give a shout out to whoever invented the flippy do. That is my favorite. It just really helps them with transferring like letters and stuff to binary. And that's a resource that you just print out for everybody, and then you teach them how to make it, and it's a manipulative. So I just love hands-on things, and that single paper really brings a lot of understanding.
But we're very lucky to be a part of a school district that supports 21st century thinking, using technology in the classroom.
I think one more thing is that don't be afraid to fail, because if we say that to our students, don't be afraid to get frustrated, that like we have to take that advice ourselves.
I think that we have to look at learning as a guide, and we have to embed technology into our lessons for our students, because this is the wave of the future, and they need this for their jobs and careers in the future. And so many things that are coming along are based on computer science, which is not just computer technology skills, but the fact of the collaboration, the critical thinking skills that it brings. Getting students working together and problem solving is the biggest piece of computer science that is so impactful, and that we just have to give it a chance and look at how our kids are starting to think in the way that they're using technology in their daily lives.
Thank you to our partners for their support, and to you for joining me on this tour of Plumas County, a place that is built on resilience. Despite dramatic staff turnover and destructive wildfires, the persistence of educators in Plumas has allowed this tight-knit community to persevere with the help of computer science.